this is the complexity of life and the different kind of, perhaps there's no right way or wrong way, but from what I've seen, what really works is just remaining humble, remaining respectful, communicating in a way that uh, really keeps the channel open. And it is easier said than done. And I think it comes over time. It really does. It's the experiences, it's the of what we go through that shapes who we are ultimately.
Yeah, I remember, when I first started mediating, there was, it was a very different, uh, it was a very different position and approach because as a mediator, when you're starting out, you want some successes, whatever, however we define success in mediation, but you want the parties to leave having made an agreement and feel that you were part of it. And then as you go through hundreds, if not thousands of cases, and you start to understand conflict better and you start to understand the sort of ups and downs that people go through, realizing that it's a collaboration, it's a journey, it's a river, and you're going down the river with everyone, and you can't be responsible. You can be responsible for bringing the skill, and you can be responsible for remaining impartial or multi-partial, but you can't be responsible for making people make an agreement.
Absolutely. That's so, I completely agree. And I think that was the eye opener for when when I was first introduced to you, Maria, in your incredible sessions that you facilitated and hosted, is the ability to realize that conflict is real, and is good, is normal. It can be bad, but getting used to it is is what really um, helps us um, evolve through it, go through it. I think essentially, um, it's I think it's the awareness, it's the normality of, or the narrative of conflict is bad,
Mm.
that actually prevents people from having the conversations to try and resolve it, to try and we see it in the nature of the work that we do. And this is why, every kind of piece of analysis or report or everything we do is, I always take a step back and think, okay, am I the team being objective here? Are we being reasonable with the evidence? Are we being impartial? Are we being independent? If we were on the other side, what would our position be the same? And if we can say actually yes to all of those elements, then we're on the right trajectory.
God, if only we could do that in all walks of life. If I were, if I were on the other side of this, would I still be in the same, swimming in the same sort of pool? How amazing! What a wonderful way to look at it.
Absolutely. It is, isn't it? I guess yeah, I guess from a deeper layer, it's impartiality from my perspective, but maybe it isn't if I'm being made aware
Mm,
of another side to the
mm.
story, another piece, a piece of the puzzle, right? And
Yeah.
uh,
So maybe we've got a few minutes left. I'd love to hear how these dialogue roadmap skills have perhaps changed things for you or improved things, or how you use those skills, in really practical terms.
yeah, well, personally, I it made me realize that I could be listening better, and I could be listening more, and I could be really, um, I was missing a step of really understanding and hearing what the person was saying. And this could be in the work environment, in every day of life. And ever since doing your course, it really has given me um, a sense of like a skill to just really understand the speaker more, understand the person who wants to be heard, and to give them an opportunity to be heard, and then to assist. And that's what I've really enjoyed. I've really enjoyed because I truly believe it's helped me in all walks of life, both professional, both personal, um, and it's it's also given provided me an arena to kind of deal with scenarios in a much more productive manner. So, by way of example, if I was working on a project and the project management team is saying, look, this is what happened and this is why this, typically an old version of myself would say, okay, and I would and I'd want to try and go along. But now I feel like I'm able to kind of just resist a little bit, sit back, really understand their position, understand the facts, understand the scenarios. It's usually at the end of what they're going to say is where all the fruits are laid to bear, and we can really get talk about the really critical issues. Um, it's also given me a sense of perspective, your courses, in terms of um, being able to help and assist with issues around us when conflicts arise. And um, I've truly enjoyed the course over the year, and then the ability to practice it, the chance, the opportunity to practice it on a live case, which was really scary, like super scary, but also another great learning opportunity to collaborate with yourself and the team to develop that those listening skills, and to facilitate the dialogue and have the kind of traits to know, okay, when to listen more, then when to move into the next phase and actually start probing, trying to understand, trying to then and to remain impartial, which is which is incredible. And yeah, the experiences that you brought to those sessions as well, it's just hugely beneficial to not only myself, but I'm sure the rest of the group would echo that as well.